Hey guys, I'm Empress, and this is my deck for Brave New World. I run Dragon World. It's my buddy, Damocles Dragon. It's pretty awesome, you know. When he comes out, I destroy my opponent's monster on either the left or the right. But the only problem is I have to pay 3 gauge to bring him out, which kind of blows. His defense is 6,000. His power is 8,000. And his damage is 3. I run 3 drum bunker dragons, and I pay 1 gauge, and then I take the top card of my deck and put it under them, so my opponent has to attack it twice. It's called Soul Guard. Basically, he's 3 crit, 5 defense, and 5,000 power.
Okay. That's that. Not even close.
I have 1 drum bunker dragon barrier breaker. He has 3 crit, 1,000. That defense is not cool about him, but the rest of him is pretty cool. I only have 1 because I do.
That's all we could pull.
Run 2 super armor dragons. The only problem is
That's the we make when he comes out.
you have to pay 3 gauge to get him out. He's cool because you have to attack him twice because he gets a card underneath him, and I can attack my opponent twice, which is cool. It helps you win.
So he's got double attack and soul guard.
It's my buddy times 3. I have 1 rising flare dragon. Again, paying 2 gauge is a pain in the butt. But when he comes out, I can destroy my opponent's size 2 or less monster, which is awesome because we want their monsters to die. And well, he deals 2 damage.
I'm gonna make you a surprise.
I have 1 extreme sword dragon. He has 3 crit, which is awesome. You don't have to pay gauge, which is even more awesome. And yeah. I have 2 spike shoulder dragon. Again, 3 crit, which is awesome. Have to pay a gauge, which sucks, but he does good damage. And he's only 1 size monster. Size 1 monster. Don't make fun of me.
It only comes in 1 size. Yeah.
The boys are mean.
The size is 1.
I think we got that.
The 1 size it comes in is 1.
I have 3 bear trap dragon. No gauge, which is awesome. And deals 2 crit. And he's a size 1, which you need in this game. I have 4,000 rapier dragons. It's good. 5,000 attack, you know. Gotta have that. It's awesome. Defense is 1,000, which isn't so great, but the attack is what counts. I have 3 Let's Hail shield dragons. Defense is better than the attack. And it's a size 1 monster. Hey. And 4,000 defense. Woot woot. I have 1 steel gauntlet dragon. Defense is amazing, 7,000. Hey. 4,000 attack, which is not bad. No gauge to pay. 2 crit, size 2 monster. How about them apples? Are you making fun of me? I have 2 systemic dagger dragons. It's a well-rounded card. Size 1 monster. Hey, again. And yeah, it's good to have. Last but not least, 1 brown shield dragon. Great defense. 6,000. Hey.
I keep saying hey.
Only one crit, which isn't that awesome, but
Usually.
defense is amazing. You usually want to put him in the center because his defense is pretty high. A lot of times, my opponents here can't get past him.
Oh, you're looking at me.
I'm looking at both of you.
No, you're looking at him.
I can't get past it.
Okay,
It's all looking at him.
but yeah.
Hurry.
I have 1 draconic heal. I gain 2 life. Hey.
Everybody will know you for saying hey.
Hey. I have 1 destruction. I destroy my opponent's item on the field, but I have to discard a card from my hand in order to use it. I have 1 buddy help, pay 3 gauge, and I draw 2 cards. I have 1 Day of the Dragon. I pay 1 gauge, and I destroy all my opponent's monsters for the rest of the turn, but I can't attack. I have 1 Drago energy. Basically, if my opponent attacks me, I can raise my monster, their attacking's power and defense, so it's harder for them to attack. And sometimes I can just plain destroy their monster because my attack's just too awesome.
I guess that's one way to put it.
It gives them counterattack. I have 1 twin attack tactics. I pay 1 gauge, and basically, when you link attack and destroy a monster, they deal 1 damage. I have 1 dragon seal, and I put the top 3 cards from my deck underneath, so if I am down at 3 or less life points, I can see if I have a monster underneath, and if I do, I can put him on my field. Three blue dragon shields. Basically, these are my best friends right here. When my opponent attacks me or my monster, as long as my monster's not in the center, I can bring this out and gain a gauge, which is always helpful. And I have 4 green dragon shields, also my best friends, even more so because they help me gain a life. And I always need life. Next are my weapons. I have 4 Drago Braves. It's pretty awesome. 3 crit. And basically I have to pay a gauge and discard 1 card from my hand, which that's a lot of cards, but it's pretty awesome. I have 1 Drago Fearless. I like this because you don't have to pay a gauge or discard a card, but it's only 2 crit and 3,000 attack, which if it was even more, it would be even more awesome. But it's not. But it's still awesome. I have 1 Steel Fist. This is my newest card to my deck. And basically, when I attack my opponent, I can gain a gauge. And again, getting gauges are awesome. I pay 1 life to bring them out. It only has 2 crit and 2,000, but when you pay a gauge, you can make it go up to 4,000. So it has even higher attack to kill your opponent. I have 2 Reckless Anger! Basically, I have to pay 4 gauge, which sucks. And I have to have a weapon out and no monsters in my center in order to attack my opponent. But my opponent has to have 4 life or less in order for me to destroy their souls. Here's my newest impact card. Pay 4 gauge. You don't need a weapon, which is awesome. And basically, I deal 4 damage to my opponent. All it does is kill them. Thanks for watching.